I expect the suspension position.
Good evening. I wanted to pop in before going to bed. Just got my COVID booster and I am exhausted.
I hope you don't have a bad reaction to it. The one that I have the worst reaction to is the second shot. I have my COVID booster. I got it a few days ago. Because I work in biomedical research now. I work in a research hospital, so I get access to it earlier than a lot of other people. I got my flu shot in one arm and I got the COVID in the other arm at the same time while I was still in a boot from my sprained ankle a couple days ago. Now, thankfully, I don't have to be in the boot, but... Charles, did you hear the good news? Because I'm telling everybody, but you can see the bruise. That's not shadow, that's bruising. That's not shadow, that's bruising. Yeah. So I still have it. My foot's still swollen, but... No, what? I'm gonna be in GDQ, Charles, and tomorrow I am exhibitioning this game as a speedrun during GDQ's Halloween Hotfix event. And I'm also gonna be playing Kuon for a GDQ in January, right before my birthday. I just found out about the latter fact today. The Halloween Hotfix one I've known about all month. I just haven't talked about it because they did tell me to keep it on the download till things were figured out. And then I found out that I've been keeping it on the download for too long. I could have told you guys earlier. Oops. But yeah. I'm cited. I'm cited, chat. I'm cited. Are you guys cited? But yeah, I get to speedrun at GDQ. What is life? What is life? It's pretty great. Also, 46 months. Can I get some bunny and science spam in the chat? Which, that also means we get to give the bunnies a treat. Yes, a treat. Come here, little babies. Come on. Baby boo. Go get your brother. Go get your brother. Go get him. Go get him, Tally. Go get him. I'm not gonna give it to just you. You need to go get your brother. Come here. Go get Garrus. Go get Garrus, butthead. Don't chin me. Go get your brother. Go get him. Oh, there he is. Oh, can you give me spin? Good spin. Good babies. Good babies. For 3 days, damn. I fever for the first 2. I had an awful day after the second COVID shot. But that was also because I moved into my current place. The same, like, literally the day after, so while I was feeling the worst effects, I wasn't resting. The third shot, I had a mild fever the next day, and I was definitely fluey in the morning, but it sort of broke around noon, and by the end of the day, I was fine. So, of the 3 shots, the second one's the one that hit me the most. Stir is half strength of the original. Oh, so you got the Moderna booster. Okay, I couldn't remember if Moderna had gotten approval on their booster. I remember that Pfizer did. I got the Pfizer booster. I had Pfizer originally as well. But you haven't turned into a No. I haven't turned into a crocodile, but I do have a stick in my arm. Wait. Beep, beep. That little bump. Beep. Can't see it very well. There you go. You can sort of see it. Beep, beep. A bruise on my arm? Oh, no, that was just the shadow doing that. Anyway, I'm still gonna do 2 runs before we end the stream. So, let us begin. Did I change the settings? I'm pretty sure I did. Let's find out. JJ got approval for a couple of weeks. Oh, okay. I think I remember seeing something about that. I just, you know, been busy. Alright, you guys ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun. Well, I'm glad you got it, because, you know, everybody should get a vaccine. Everybody go get the COVID vaccine. If you haven't gotten the COVID vaccine, go get the COVID vaccine, etc. Your age, health, and profession. You will be eventually. Like, literally the only reason I was eligible for the booster is because of my job. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Charles. I get that. Alrighty. Looking good right out the bat. If I can shave down 15 more seconds, well, actually like 16, 17 more seconds off of my new sum of bests, then I will again be officially under, my sum of bests will officially be under world record. I don't go play so I'm super worried about the booster. Not super worried about the booster. Yeah. You're gonna need to get it though, so make sure you get it as soon as you're able, Dresden. You know, get that science in you. I messed up. Went the wrong way. Derp. I'm good at games, guys. My muscle memory thought I was much further than I was. You should be careful not to bring it home. That is absolutely fair. Oops. So yeah, 7 p.m. tomorrow. (7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time). Might start a little bit earlier than that. It all depends on how fast the other runners are. It's just I'm slotted for about 7. So maybe a little bit earlier, a little bit later, depending on how quickly the other runners get done. Because I'm smack dab in the middle of the event tomorrow. Yeah, okay, creepy mulberry children. Trying to explain this game tomorrow and in January is going to be fun. Darn it, I got the white turn. Sometimes you can turn there, pretty much 180 it, but that time I didn't get it. First question, what's Kuon mean? I don't actually know. I do know that if you look up Kuon, just like Google Kuon, usually, unless you say Kuon PS2 game or Kuon game, you'll get an anime called like Kizuna no Kuon or something. You won't actually get the game. I didn't get it. Wow, I'm getting a lag spike all of a sudden. That's weird. It's fine. At least I got hit. See, getting hit does more damage. I don't actually know if getting grabbed does damage. Because I never died from it. But getting hit is faster. We do have that one mandatory heal later, though, so getting hit there's not the end of the world. Did cost me a couple seconds, though. Oh, leave me alone. Most of yours be tomorrow. It'll be a football game in Seattle. I'll have fun either way. Well, it would be Japanese, not Chinese. You might have to put, and if you're using Google Translate, you probably have to put it in as, because Google Translate doesn't take Romanji. It takes, hiragana or katakana. At least not very, doesn't take Romanji very well. Romanji being using English characters to spell out Japanese words. I know Kuon means something, but I don't actually know what it means. Nine grudges? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Dresden, because I think that is mentioned. Like, not that it means that, but it is the 9 things, because Kuon in this game is in reference to the Kuon spell that the, that Utsuki and Kureha's father is trying to perform. And it involves a dead person being placed into a wicker basket and something with the silkworms and the mulberry tree that the demon children are from. And once the person comes out of that, they seem fine, but over time they're dead. They're still technically partially dead body starts to fall apart, so they have to keep merging with creatures. They're irrationally angry ghosts. And once a person has merged, like they do explain in the game that a person ends up merging with progressively larger things. So it starts off, they start off merging with a silkworm. Then they'll merge with, like, I don't know, a rat. Then, like, I don't know, dog. And then it gets up to the point where they need to start merging with people. And once they've merged 9 times, they actually go through the end of the Kuon spell and they turn into a mulberry tree. I'm not kidding. They turn into a mulberry tree demon. Which is literally what happens to Utsuki. Utsuki turns into a mulberry tree by the end of this game. I'm gonna get hit. Yep. This isn't good. That cost me some time, but it's fine. I do have that extra heal. Because again, we're not trying to get a PB or world record here. We are trying to be consistent. Because the last thing I want to do is be the guy who loses a run at a GDQ. Okay. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. Oh, I forgot to button. No one wants to be that guy. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. One, two, three, over. I'm starting to memorize the menu layout. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I went too far over. Okay, we're good. So how do you guys think I'm gonna do tomorrow? Do you think I'm gonna die? we made safety saves earlier in the stream today, so I'm gonna have those at least. Unless my PS3 kicks the bucket between today and tomorrow. That could be bad. Cause I can play this through PS2 on backup, but I'd rather not. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. Here it comes. Okay. If I can consistently get this guy to follow me, I save time. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, you lose a little bit of time there, but you save time overall. The victory in the Agni defeat with the Agni defeat showed a ski jumper wipe again. Be that guy, yeah. Script and free outlook. Oh God, no. I did that wrong. It's fine. Come on, just die! I'll take it. Not the best one I've ever had, but I'll take it. Grid. Again, managing to not get grabbed there is pretty much RNG. It's happened, it's just complete RNG whether or not you can get through that door without getting grabbed. Okay, did I do it? Yes, I got all 3 of them! Yes. Don't grab me, don't grab me, don't grab me. Ah, you fudge nugget. Okay. So I am consistently managing to kite all 3 of them. This is good. So that means I can save time going into the next split. Hey, Ayako. You're about to get eaten by Kureha. Sometimes you can keep running through that cutscene, it's just hard to do controller-wise. I literally haven't taken my finger off of this circle button in a hot minute. Okay. See, I managed to kite all 3 of those Gaki over there, and that means that I am free to go here. So you lose 5 seconds earlier, but you gain 10 seconds here. Or, gain 15. Net gain of 10. And now we're back in the positive chat. See, I know what I'm doing occasionally. Also, yay for discovering things. Discovering some routes in this game literally the day before exhibiting it for 2,000 people. I can continue this bitch. Yes, there are times that I can let go of it. Like during a scene transition, I usually let go of the run button. But there are times when you have to have an extended button push, like during that entire section with Ayako. If you can get the button presses correctly, and it is difficult to do so, you can go through that entire area without losing the ability to run. The reason why you have to have the run button pressed so much and continuously is because, see, like I don't have the run button hit right now because I'm going through a seed transition. But the reason why you have to have it pressed so much is if you run too much, or if you run while injured, and then you stop running, the game actually takes away your ability to run for a while. And I think it's based off of how much damage you've taken and how long you've been running. I don't know, it's complicated. But if you just never take your finger off of the run button, except for specific times, then you're good! But yes, I do take time to let my finger rest. Sadly, this is not, as much as I would love this game to have a control scheme like Fatal Frames, it doesn't. It's close, but it's not right. Keep running, just keep running, just keep running, running, running. So you have to be if you want to be competitive in this game is easy to get it's easy to learn to speedrun, it's hard to master it. Cause this game can be very, very forgiving if you know what you're doing, but in other ways it's not. Yeah, like I lost 2 seconds there. Because I messed up my placement by a couple pixels. Because you can pick up the medicine jar when the screen is still black. And the reason why I push myself into this wall here is because that tiny camera angle transition there forces your character to move towards the camera. It messes up your character controls. And because of the weird running mechanic, I will always do that 180 turn there. Because the alternative is to stop or let go of the run button. Because of the way that the camera angle messes with your character heading. And it's not worth it to let go of the run button because you won't get the run ability back for a hot minute. So you just end up having to deal with the fact that you do a turn there. And this is also random. That got key is out of bounds right now. Sometimes the got key sort of glitches there and grabs you at the door, but I think he's out of bounds now. I don't think he's actually there anymore. Because you can sort of see his arms through the wall, and then when you push him backwards, he's out of bounds. So I don't know what happened there. Sometimes that happens if he gets too close to you when you go through the door. But again, more RNG. But see, like right here, I did not take my finger off of the run button that entire time. That entire room, my finger did not come off the run button, because if you take it off the run button during that cutscene or during the menuing, then you lose the ability to run. And I would have gained time there had I not gotten grabbed by the invisible enemy. Also, that's a glitch there. You see, it looked like Utsuki dropped out of the ceiling. That's a glitch. So this game's stable, but not the most stable. I go to the side. Oh, how? It didn't actually hit me. I hate that move so much. Sometimes you can get stuck at the worst possible angle here. Not risking it. And there as well, a lot of the time I will have my finger on the run button through the entire thing. Make it much faster than a PS2. I've not timed it. Generally, yes. I have not timed the difference though, so I don't actually know for sure. The world record for Yin phase was done on a PS2, and I am playing on a PS3, and I've not beaten it yet. So, regardless, the times are tight. But my sum of best is pretty much like I'm only 7 seconds. My sum of best is only 7 seconds off of the speedrun, and this is after I got rid of my sum of best yesterday. So I'm already like catching up fast. Taking the safe path. That was good RNG. So I've said it a couple times. It's not a matter of am I going to get the world record in Yin phase. It's a matter of when. It's not a matter of if. It's a matter of when. Because I'm consistently have a sum of best that is better than the world record. See, because now, I mean, look at that. I got it. I just have to, you know, get a couple more seconds off at some point. Run this game, so get to know when she's play this on PS2. Yeah, no, you're good. Probably, I don't know how much fast disk speed affects it. I would probably play it on fast disk speed. The PAL version of this game is technically, theoretically faster, but I don't know if it's actually faster on consoles. Because I don't have a PAL version of the game, so I can't check it. Hold on, I can do this. Because the problem is that PAL games run in 50 hertz, right? So they are generally slower than NTSC games that run at 60 hertz. On emulator, that doesn't really matter. So on emulator, it is confirmed that the PAL version is faster because the PAL version of this game is missing one puzzle. But I don't know if it's actually faster on console because of the hertz difference. Because the puzzle that is missing is maybe 10 or 15 seconds time save. If you're going fast enough. So... I don't know if PAL version's actually faster on console. And again, it probably depends on what console you play it on. If you're playing it on a PS2 or a backwards compatible PS3. I'm trying to get another version of the game anyway. Yeah, it's hard enough to get one version of this game, let alone two. Oh my god! See, like here, this is a very good moment to let your hand rest for a bit. From holding the run button the whole time. Because you can't run when you're crawling. So you might as well let your hand rest. Boop, 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 boop. Now it's time for me to lose all of my time save, because the biggest RNG parts of this game will always be the force combat. Force combat in Kuon is where most of your time mess-ups, or time loss is going to be. Because of the weird way they coded iframes in this game. Your enemies will spend most of their time immune to damage, depending on their actions. So sometimes you'll get lucky and they'll try to do a bunch of things that don't give them a lot of iframes. Or they'll do a bunch of things that do give them a lot of iframes. Because they're mean. Ow, rude. Yeah, I'm gonna stand here. This seems weird, but I'm doing this for a reason. See, I'm blocked him. There's dudes on either side of him. Uh-oh. That was bad. Shit. I'm out of helmets. It was going well, and then it wasn't. Oh my god, give me the thing, give me the thing. See, I just lost all my time save there. And it was going well until I got hit with that second fire. How long did it take me to learn the run? Well, I've done 83 attempts, but you have to remember that a lot of those attempts were like early resets because they were world record runs, or attempts. And it didn't take me long. Again, this game is easy to learn, difficult to master. I will say that forever. Easy to learn, difficult to master. Because the route is easy to learn, but a lot of your time save is going to come from literally just getting good. Getting good at your button placements, like what buttons you hit when. Getting better, because you can't really get good, at detecting when enemies do and do not have iframes, and then also getting a feel for... I'm going to get this eventually. God damn it. Essentially just getting good. Easy to learn, and then you just gotta get good to get a good time at it. because there is a lot of RNG, and a lot of your RNG is going to be coming from the boss fights, specifically. Anytime you're forced to do combat. Against a boss monster, because mooks like the Gaki, they don't really have iframes comparatively, but if you're playing well, you shouldn't be fighting a Gaki anyway. You shouldn't be fighting any of the base enemies. There's only one time in all of the Kuon runs where you have to fight a Gaki. Technically, too, depending on how bad RNG you get on Utsuki's run, now that I've discovered a way to actually get around that other Gaki. But the only time where you're forced to fight a Mook enemy is in Sakuya's playthrough. Because Sakuya's playthrough is just a bag of fun. And by bag of fun, I mean it's ass. Story-wise, I like Yangfei's or Sakuya's campaign better. But in terms of fighting, it is much harder. Yangfei's is a lot harder than Yinfei's. It's also longer. By about 10 minutes in a speed game. And I am the world record holder on Yangfei's. I'm second place in Yinfei's right now, but I am the world record holder on Yang. And by the way, the world record for Yinfei's is like 31:14 or something. Wait, what? Did I just bug the game out? Y'all saw that, right? I was able to move when I shouldn't have been able to move. That's never happened before. Interesting. Interesting. I shouldn't have been able to have character control there. I should have been able to run forward into that other camera angle. Interesting. Sometimes when you go too fast, the game's like, wait! Leave me alone. Oh, I did that wrong. Fuck. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I'm gonna die. Yep, dead. I messed up. I thought I was going into a different room. Oh well. Right at the end too, and I might have actually beat my PB then. Oh well. Because I had a lot of time save. I actually am the only person, as far as I know, who has a full game run. So I do full game. I've only done it once or twice. Also, that's what happens when I lose my concentration, because I should have known. In that room, you never run forward in that room. Because you can't, you have to not alert that worm too quickly. Because if you do, he can turn around and he can stun lock you and instant kill you. No, not quite instant kill, but, yeah. But it never happened. I might suggest it to him, Demonic. Because I have one. I have a full game run. In fact, when I got this game into GDQ today, I found out that I'm going to be playing this game at GDQ in January. And I submitted full game as one of my categories. I submitted Yin, Kuon, Yang, and full game. Anyway, let's try one more time. Because I got enough time for one more. So I would be fine if we had a I'm hoping I can get some more interest in this game between me showing it at tomorrow and showing it at GDQ. Where are you showing it tomorrow? GDQ's Halloween Hotfix events. It starts at 3 p.m. Pacific, and my run's going to be roughly around 7 p.m. depending on how fast or slow the other runs go. But yeah, I got asked to play it during the GDQ Halloween hotfix. That'll be the first time I've ever the first time I have ever played in a marathon setting, which is nervous. But then again, there's also, I found out today that I got into the big AGDQ. So now I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to grind both the yin phase and yang phase for that. Because they accepted both of them in a bid war basis, so people are going to be able to bid on which one I play. It's just gonna be fun. Oh, I'm not gonna mess this up this time. Not gonna mess it up. Not allowed. Bunnies. Too bad I can't show the bunnies during my stream, or during my GDQ stream. I only get to have the one webcam. So they'll only get to see the bunnies if the bunnies decide they want to run behind me during my run. Because you can absolutely see them, you know, here. Boop. Let's see. Scene transitions. Best time to rest your right arm. Because other than that, you're going to be holding circle like your life depends on it. I didn't get it. Okay. I haven't consistently managed to get that guy to jump at me, to mess with that guy's AI. I'll do it eventually. Yeah. In preparation for tomorrow, my roommate and I helped get me on the Ethernet. So now there's no way my internet can go down tomorrow unless we have a complete power outage or something. You know, knock on wood. Ugh, I lost 3 seconds there. Gross. Ah! Get it. Okay. I did not take my finger off the circle button, game. There is one annoying glitch that I found in this game, but it's only happened to me a handful of times and it hasn't happened in the last like 40 runs. But there has been twice, so it might be my PS3 that's the problem. But it's frozen on item pickup. It's only happened once or twice, but it was a complete like run killer because you had to reset. Beep 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 beep. Ah, I messed that up. It's fine. It only lasts a few seconds. And you always pick up that Hibari, because if you don't, you're most of the time guaranteed to lose the Lord Fujiwara boss fight. Because you won't have enough ammunition, and trying to take him down with the knife is an exercise in frustration and time loss. Look at Tally. She's being cute. Cutest bunny ever. Not that I'm biased or anything. Yeah, I messed that up. Okay, here, glitched. When you get grabbed by an enemy, you can slightly glitch into their character model when you push them off. Like, you can take a little bit of a step forward, and that lets you sometimes grab things behind them. The only time it's really useful, though, is right there. Because you will pretty much always get grabbed by that Gaki, but you can use it to sort of glitch past him so you don't have to kill him to get the nail. This is fine. This is fine. Hand's getting tired. Good thing this is my last one so I can give my arm time to rest so I don't strain it before tomorrow. Even though, yeah, I'm absolutely going to be playing this game a whole bunch, either on my own or in a pre-GDQ stream. Because, yeah. Fuck. You guys didn't see that. That's how you know my hands are tired. Because usually I don't mess up quite that badly. Boy, that is a terrible time loss. But again, no resets, because we are practicing not dying like I did horrifically to the worm. And it's one of the reasons why I gave this game an extra, like, 5 minutes of leeway time in my estimate. Because realistically, I can consistently beat this game in less than 34 minutes. Consistently. But I wanted to give a little bit of extra time so I could explain a little bit more about the game and about the run and show off the ridiculous cutscenes. Okay, so here I'm gonna... Okay, he jumps. 1, 2... It's gonna show up. Good. It's either 2 or 3. I don't know. I just literally found out about that little factoid about this game today, so... bunnies. Being super cute they are. I just keep messing up this button. Oh my god. Ah, this is going well. There we go. Huh, I didn't know you could actually grab that without changing the camera angle. Interesting. Probably because he hadn't completely gone through his death animation yet. Yeah, I haven't had a Lord Fujiwara fight that bad in ages. By the way, that was the name of that guy. Could you, like, yeah. Wait, did the Gaki not follow? Uh-oh, this could be bad. Because there should be 3 of the Gaki there. If I manage to pull off getting that guy to follow me. Which it doesn't look like it did. Which is bad. Also, I'm picking that up for safety, because again, not trying to get a PB here, just trying to finish it. Yeah, I didn't manage to get him to follow me, darn it. Sometimes you can glitch past this guy. But if not, you have to, yeah, do that. Which is why it takes longer. You can have a lot of time save if you manage to pull that guy away from there, but if you don't, you're gonna end up losing a bunch of time. Man, I wish the other one had done well. I wish I hadn't gotten killed by the silly worm. Silly worm. Being a worm. By the way, they're silkworms. That enemy that killed me in the last run is a silkworm. Demon. Silkworm demon. This game's weird. I kind of love it. I did it again. I muscle memoried myself into the wrong area. I am... This is how you can tell I'm 1, tired, and 2, my hand hurts. Muscle memorying myself into oblivion. Alright. At least this will give me a good idea of my upper limit of how long it's going to take me tomorrow. So even if I absolutely balls everything up, I'll know how long it's going to take. So you gotta find a silver lining, chat. Also, interesting tidbit, I'm currently holding the controller down. So I'm actually holding down on the controller. Because I didn't want to mess up the bearings and cause Utsuki to stop running after that camera change. So I end up holding down on the controller to go forward. Because this game has that momentum thing that a lot of PS2 3D games have, where you'll keep you'll keep your direction through a camera change as long as you don't let go of the button. So sometimes that leads to me like holding down to go up because I just don't move the thumbstick through the transition like I did right there or right there. So there's sometimes like right there where you do have to correct it and it can cause your trajectory to mess up a little bit because you can't really be lined up perfectly with the door there, which is annoying. There we go. And that just put my sum of best already in 1 day below the world record. 1 day from redoing my splits, I should say. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this is not good. Good thing I have another health item. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want your face in mine. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Good thing I can't take damage in cutscenes. Don't know where that came from. Leave me alone. Let me run, please. Please? See, this is what I meant. When I had to heal myself, my finger came off of the run button. So the game took away my ability to run entirely. Because this game's rude. Oh no! Ghosty goo. This is fine. This is fine. No. And glitched. For some reason, if you are holding a directional button, the moment that loads, it loads Utsuki up on the statue and causes her to drop down. And this game's got some cracks in it. I mean, it's never been completely busted. Like, there's no big glitches or skips or anything. But this game is held together with spit tape sometimes. That was not very nice. I'm gonna use this now. I don't don't trust it. Normally I would not, but I did. Leave me alone. Oh, you jerk. Okay, that's just rude. Oh, this is going well. You know what? We're just practicing a marathon safe run so I can heal. This is fine. Gotta get a good upper limit on how long it's gonna take me, after all. Oh no! It's a dead me. See, Utsuki's story doesn't make a tiny lick of sense unless you realize that at this point, she's dead. Utsuki is already dead at this point. It's not really made obvious when she died, but she's dead at this point. You can see when she died, theoretically, in the yang phase, but you don't know for sure in the yin phase. Mostly because there's an entire section with Utsuki that is missing from yin phase. There's an entire section with her that is just not there. If I had to guess, I think I know where it is. I think. But what you didn't see is when what section? The section when I was giving the medicine jar to the statue and I went, oh, wrong button. And I went down and got the Mars items. So if I skipped the cutscene so you didn't see it, but when you go up from there, Kureha, your sister, finds you. Now, in the other scenario, in the Yang phase, Sakuya finds Kureha, the sister, Utsuki, this character, and Sakuya's brother all together hanging out. My guess is Kureha finds Utsuki there when you see her in this phase. They have the whole shenanigans that happen in the other scenario. And then at one point in the Yang scenario, Kureha, Utsuki's sister, throws her off a cliff and kills her. That's when I think is when the game is meaning for you to infer that Utsuki gets killed. And then after that you have everything happening with her waking up in a wicker basket in the nursery area and then going all the way through where I am here. So at this point, Utsuki is dead and has been put through part of the Kuon ritual. So she's gonna have to start merging with people, which if I wasn't skipping cutscenes, you would see her doing that without really being aware of her doing it. Because she's not aware she's dead. I think. I don't know, this game's weird. The Yang phase and the Kuon phase make much more sense. Yin phase doesn't make any sense, and I don't think it's supposed to. Bum 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 bum. By the way, right here, 3 healing items. For those who don't know. Okay, you see me standing behind him like this? I'm trapping him to stop him from moving in some directions. So the last thing we want is him to be able to move backwards because that gives him iframes. So you use 2 summons to attack and you use yourself to body block. And look, he's dead. The only fight that is really difficult in this game is the first one. Or in this phase. That is not what I told you to do in this game. Oh, my bunny's so cute, chat. Oh, right, I'm speedrunning. Shh. You guys didn't see that. It's okay. It's okay. We're just testing. Only testing. Huh. Okay, I wonder if I run at the railing, he'll consistently jump at me. More studying should occur. Because I managed to do that without getting hit, which saves you seconds. I mean, I'm still going to lose seconds on this, but, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. It just froze on me. Remember how I mentioned that it's a glitch that's only happened a couple times? Yeah. It just froze on me. Oh well, it happens. That's what I have safety saves for. See, the fact, you know that it's the game that's doing it because the PS3 is not frozen. So this is a game problem, which means it might still happen on PS2. Because the PS3 is not frozen, the game is frozen. Your safety is vital. Yeah. Gotta have safety saves because of things like this. So this glitch, I'm pretty sure, has to do with the game itself. I've only come across it 3 or 4 times. So this is something to keep in mind. Because the PS3 is not frozen. Though then again, it might be an issue with the PS3. Because my PS3 is a little warm right now, so I'm going to have to be careful now. Anyway. Bam. Back in the case where it belongs. So let's see who is streaming. I think Igdices is streaming today. I think he streams today.